Cześć, witajcie na kanale Ptasie Gra, ja jestem Ptasiek, a dzisiaj chciałem pokazać wam gierkę pod tytułem Phoenix Springs. Jest to gra fabularna typu point and click. Tyle na razie się dowiedziałem z opisu tej gry, kluczyk dostałem od twórców, za co serdecznie dziękuję. Niestety nie ma języka polskiego, włączyłem napisy, no to sprawdźmy, o co tutaj chodzi. Wita nas bardzo ciekawa grafika i na filmach też prezentowało się to całkiem ciekawie. Zobaczmy, czy fabuła będzie równie ciekawa. Jakieś dźwięki spod wody? Mamy metro, pustynia, to jest nasza bohaterka Iris, drzwi i ciapąg.
Endless, desolate. Conversation would be one-sided.
No, raczej z pustynią sobie nie pogadamy.
Not sure how. Rickety old thing. Already on it. And say what?
To jest Leo Dormer.
Flimsy at best. That doesn't need to hear my voice. Not now.
Okej, to co? Mamy poczekać?
Not now. Rickety old thing.
No dobra, czy mamy tu coś jeszcze?
I remember now.
A, okej.
My little
Pani sobie coś przypomina. A to brat.
This is the night I find him. Actually, a video feed. Harvesting data, I'm sure.
Sofa, terminal, skrzynki. Co mamy w terminalu?
Assistant. Government issued. I can search my personal files, plus a few public databases.
No to poszukajmy.
What should I search for? Supposed to regulate sleep cycles. Never got it to work.
Wyłączyliśmy.
It's on. What should I search for?
No dobra, to skrzynki.
This lot holds my official documents. Houses change, the paperwork remains. Going over it all would take an eternity. I must focus my search. The desk that launched 1,000 articles. government issued. I can search my personal files, plus a few public databases. It's on. What should I search for?
No, też nie wiem. Próbuję klikać. City.
Crowded, gridlocked, choking on smog. But it doesn't look half bad from here. Feels like it used me, really. Our guardian's death certificate is in there. Mentions an address where Leo lived at the time. Leo Dormer, residing at 17 Tybau Street.
No dobra, mamy adres.
But I have no idea where that is.
Okej. Mamy ulicę.
It's on. What should I search for?
Okej.
Nothing. Shows how close we were as siblings.
A ten adres tutaj znajdziesz?
There. 17 Tybau Street. It's in the New Territories. Barking dogs, broken bottles, that kind of neighborhood. Didn't expect any better from Leo.
Czy mamy tego braciszka poszukać? No tutaj mamy trochę rzeczy. Dom. Dom obok.
Says 17 on it. I peer inside. Empty.
No to wejdźmy tu.
I yank on the chain. Won't budge. I wonder if I can locate a key somehow.
Okej. Czyli szukamy, jak tam wejść. No to spróbujmy w skrzynce. Nie,
Good place to leave a key, but I checked. It's not there. Early teens, barefoot, scrawny. Only has eyes for his gadget. I venture a few questions. Conversation proves difficult. I'm not sure we speak the same language. Or maybe he has no interest in talking to me. I explain I'm after my brother. Does the name sound familiar? No idea what I mean. Does he know how to enter the house next door? A key, maybe. He doesn't understand. Number 17. What does he know about it? I don't think he gets the question.
No dobra, to co tu jeszcze mamy? Butelki. Roślinka.
In no particular order: tin, planks, nails, barrel, pipes, tire.
Nie, wróć mi się tutaj.
No key as far as I can see. bulging belly, black feet. He's had too much of something.
Pewnie z nim też nie porozmawiam.
I attempt to gain his attention. He's in no state to help. Once used for cargo. Now I'm not so sure. That won't open it.
Ubrania.
Sports brands. Some soiled, some torn. Won't help me find a key. His name on a shirt would help. I don't see it. Heavy duty. That won't open it.
Coś tu jeszcze mamy. Łódź.
That won't open it.
Ach, nie chciałem wyjść. Chciałem jeszcze coś na tej łodzi sprawdzić.
No names on it. It's to call number 19. No need. I press the button. A crackle. Smoker's voice on the other end. Angry old man. He sounds divided. Shout at a stranger to scram. All good excuse for a rant. I switch on the reporter charm. Ranting it is then. How can I access the house next door? He has no idea. So what happened next door? He sighs. A few years ago, the landlords hired a company to renovate it. They never completed the job, and the place was left to rot. Is that why it's boarded up? No, he says, the orphans are to blame. They set up camp next door. They rummage through bins, break into empty properties. Even try to sell him his own rubbish after he throws it out. Scavengers, he calls them. No good scavengers. Could they be selling items found at number 17? Of course, he says. They'd sell you their own mothers if they could. Not that they have any, I say. No response. The landlords. He's never met them, but wouldn't mind a word or two about the mess. What can he tell me about the renovating company? Wouldn't hire them myself, he says. What did they find in the house? He recommends I ask the orphans directly. I thank him for his time. Be careful out there, he says.
Trochę rzeczy się dowiedzieliśmy.
Nothing unusual. Pungent, though. It's decomposing. Wonder how long that's been there. I've never been above digging through rubbish. But this is empty.
Okej. Teraz mamy więcej opcji. Może... Czy ja mogę to jakoś przesunąć? O, mogę.
No point questioning him. He's in no state to help. No point questioning him. He's in no state to help.
No to może z chłopakiem.
Renovators? Builders? No idea what I mean. The owners of the house next door. Does he know them? I don't think he gets the question. I take great care to ensure he gets the point. Number 17. You. Find. Me. Buying. A light is switched on. He reaches into his bag, revealing worthless junk. A bundle of pens, elastic bound, rusty motherboard, ancient photo frame, chipped wood, slim pickings. I toss him a coin for his trouble.
Okej, rozwiązałem jakąś jedną rzecz.
I asked already. He doesn't seem to know. I think he's done. He just waves at the objects on the ground. Got to admire the salesmanship. Long way from home. Won't take me far. That won't help me find them.
No w sumie jest to gra point and click, więc
Believe they're linked.
coś tu musi zadziałać. A z kontenerami?
That won't help me find them. That doesn't help me find him.
Co z tymi kablami?
Why? That won't open it. Maybe there's not much of a clue. That won't help me find them. Biotech. That won't help me find them.
Może coś z tymi ubraniami?
What have they got to do with it?
Mamy tu coś jeszcze? Namiot.
Tarp. Makeshift home. No evidence he's been there. I very much doubt the key's in there. Homeless folks, empty houses, all within spitting distance.
Dostałem jakieś osiągnięcie na Steamie. Aczkolwiek niewiele mi to pomogło.
That won't help me find them.
Dzieciak. O! Tutaj mamy rzeczy.
It's made of wood. Chipped varnish. Nothing unusual. Our photograph would fit in it, but that proves very little. Even if it belonged to him, it's unsalvageable. His? Nowhere to tell.
Raczej nie.
That won't open it. No. I would need a good reason. To solve what problem? In no particular order: tin, planks, nails, barrel, pipes, tire. Don't mind getting my hands dirty, but whatever I'm after, it isn't in there. His? Nowhere to
Już
tell.
chyba próbowałem.
Apparently where they came from. Yes, I think that's where it was found. I'm sure that's where it came from. Already asked. He doesn't seem to know. 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 Already asked. He doesn't seem to know.
No, chyba tutaj gdzieś zabrnąłem.
I think he's done. He just waves at the objects on the ground.
Co z tym mogę zrobić?
Says 17 on it. Already checked. It's empty. Their name isn't on it. It's a stretch.
O, tutaj coś mamy. O, Windows.
Pile of household debris. The usual trinity. Bed frame, broken lavatory, dirty mattress.
Może przez okno tam się da wejść.
I can tell at a glance there's nothing useful there. Boarded up. Can't pry the windows open. I can see inside though. It's been gutted. Won't help me find a key. I won't find a key in there.
Tory.
L line. Loops around the city. Not leaving just yet.
Może wszystkiego nie wykorzystałem tutaj.
I can talk into it. Need to ring it first. Maybe a few more questions. The old man picks up. Got nothing better to do, he says. I explain that my brother used to live at number 17. The name rings a bell. They didn't interact much, but had been on good terms. Leo helped the old man carry a bed frame upstairs when he moved in. Solid wood, too. He also recalls a gathering to celebrate Leo's university enrollment. Is he
No,
safe?
czyli nie wykorzystałem jakiejś linii dialogowej.
Yes, he says. A local university, although he can't remember which. Leo moved out soon after and was never seen again. But he was very proud of that, becoming a student so late in his life. Does he remember the university name? UMC or GMU, he says, something with 3 letters. He apologizes. His memory isn't what it used to be. I thank him anyway. I'd rather avoid another rant. He told me about the mess left by the renovators. Orphans picked the house clean. They might sell me what they scavenged.
Co, jeszcze raz do tego chłopaka? Coś o tym uniwersytecie mi powie?
Does he know any universities nearby? He doesn't seem to know. I think he's done. He just waves at the objects on the ground.
Coś z tymi przedmiotami ULS. On coś mówił o jakimś 3-literowym skrócie. Moment.
It says ULS on them. The old man mentioned a 3-letter university name.
No właśnie.
Long shot, but worth investigating.
A może pod tą 19 mi powie, jak mu powiem ten 3-literowy skrót. Pewnie ma mnie chłop dość.
I mentioned the initials. Do they sound familiar at all? ULS, he says. That's the University of Life Sciences.
O,
I vaguely remember reading about it. Some riots halted construction a few years back. The building now appears simultaneously demolished and incomplete.
nowa lokacja. I co my tutaj mamy? Sam uniwersytet, a to nie bardzo wiem, co to jest. A tutaj w ogóle można gdzieś chodzić.
Unfinished project. Not sure how.
Co my tu mamy? Motorki.
Several parked two-wheelers. I wonder who's in there.
Audytorium. Projekt room. Admini. Graffiti.
I don't get it.
No ja też nie. Dobra, lećmy od lewej. Admin room. Terminal. Graffiti.
An alphabet of sorts. Maybe it's just abstract. Same old model as mine. Nobody bothered stealing it. No, it's beyond saving. No chance this boots up.
O, tu jakaś kartka.
A faded printed note. Statue project led by Dormer. Proposals by Friday. Led by a certain Dormer. This has to be a coincidence. Or
Oh.
is it? I wonder what the statue project is.
To jest ten niedokończony obiekt. No dobra, to wróćmy się tam. Chodź tu bliżej, bo nie mogę na ciebie kliknąć.
I doubt he got involved with that. I imagine that's where the statue would have stood.
Dobra, nic się tu nie dowiedziałem. Ale czy ja wszystko sprawdziłem w tym admin roomie?
They've been emptied. Why?
Czy my coś tu...
I can read it.
No, to są jakieś drzwi.
I wonder where it leads.
No też jestem ciekaw.
Two copies of the same memo. One more faded than the other. Terminal blacklist, students protest. Anderson A. Ange L. Betty G. Chopra D. Chun L. Dama W. Doe L. D. The rest is illegible.
To mi niewiele powiedziało.
Looks like it's been emptied. A small-scale version of the university includes a statue of a torch-wielding man. There's a quote on the miniature plaque, so that society may gain wisdom as fast as science gathers knowledge. Unknown spilt liquids. I can't prove there's a connection. Part of Dormer's project. The statue does stand out. The quote might also lead me somewhere.
Coś jeszcze? A z plakatem?
I can't connect his name
to w ogóle jest na tym plakacie?
A sketch of a statue. Some kind of insect playing the harp. Someone annotated it with a red pen, suggesting the design was approved. The same person also penned a playful acrostic. B is for brilliant. I is for intellectuals. O is for of. E is for exponential. T is for ta. There used to be more, but the ink has bled.
No.
Nothing helpful there. It must be one of the proposed designs. Was my brother the dormer in charge of the project? Did he approve it? The symbolism might be significant. The acrostic could also be a clue.
Coraz więcej wskazówek. A ja coraz bardziej zagubiony.
Different statue. No, it appears on the model.
No dobra, zobaczmy co tu jeszcze jest. Pewnie się tu będę wracać. Bo na razie tylko ten admin room sprawdziłem. Audytorium i biblioteka. No, chodźmy do audytorium. Niezła imprezka.
They seem pretty out of it. Barely synced to the beat.
Ekrany, DJ.
Body rolling, eyes closed. She knows I'm staring. Doesn't stop her from dancing.
Chyba nie będzie chciała pogadać.
I command her attention. Hard to keep it for long. Music's blaring. She slurs her words, won't stop moving. From what I gather, she's been dancing for 56 hours straight. All of them have. It's her event, she explains. Insomnia, a monthly gathering. Like-minded folks testing the limits of sleep deprivation. No stimulants, she says, just music and light. Kids these days. Anyway, time for questions. I ask if the name sounds familiar. It does not. Bioet. Any clues as to what it spells? Bite, she asks back. Forget it. Why did she choose the university? I thought it was a church, she says. The project mean anything to her? It does not. I describe the statue. She studies me like I've lost my mind. Can't blame her, really.
To nam chyba niewiele pomoże.
Means nothing to her. I recite the quote. She shrugs. Okay. That will do for now.
Chyba będziemy musieli jeszcze wrócić do niej.
Don't want to stare at it too long.
No dobra, to chodźmy do biblioteki. A co tu mamy? Się coś wyświetla, krzesła, ktoś śpi, ktoś śpi.
It's intense. Passed out. I assume he was manning the projector. Mass-produced plastic. Nothing unusual. That can't be comfortable.
No trochę się tutaj trzeba naklikać. No dobra.
Books on immunology mostly. I to J section. X, Y and Z physiology mostly.
Czego ja bym szukał? Może tego skrótu? Czyli co? B?
G and H for histology. Whatever that is. Looks like the bookcases are not in alphabetical order. M to N. Books on molecular stuff and nano things. O for optogenetics. P for pharmacology. So much non-digital data.
Ciekawą grafikę ma ta gra. To wygląda jakby było ręcznie malowane.
E or F. Loads on ethics and ethnography. Q to R. A large section on quantum physics. Structural, synthetic and systems biology. All topics found in the S-T sections.
Tak, gdzie jest od A do B, do C, do E?
The C to D section. Books on cell and developmental biology. Most of the books in here must be forbidden by now. Explains why nobody raided the place.
Trochę tu rozpiździel mają.
Animal rights, biology and a large section on bioethics.
No mamy ten bioethics.
B-I-O-E-T. It must spell bioethics. I browsed several publications on the topic. One catches my attention. Academic paper on toxic fungi, military operations. Weaponized mycotoxins by Amrita Thomas. But it's the endorsement on the back cover that stops me in my tracks. A quote by Leo Dormer, PhD, author of Sinking the 30 Oars Ship. Professor of Bioethics and Ethics of Biology.
Coraz więcej rzeczy do wypytania. A... Coś tu jeszcze możemy...
There's something. The moral standing of insects. Academic stuff. Won't help me identify the statue. Could be mentioned in a book. I need more info though.
To... Iris.
These books don't reference the name.
Bo już nie mam pomysłu, ale zobaczymy sobie jeszcze to, żeby nie szukać. Czy wszystkie półki mam odkryte? Tak by wychodziło.
Bolted to the floor. Looks like it's been hijacked. A notice about parking vehicles. Some content is missing. Final notice. Vehicles without authorized. Forcibly removed from the... Please ensure necessary before parking outside the...
Coś się tu zmieni.
Temporary address forwarding. Biochem, 7A Market Street. Biophysics, 64 Signmakers Yard.
Jakiś nowy adres.
86 Keshwang Place. Ethics of Biology, 341 Belvedere Heights. Virology, 65C Crofton Place. Please confirm with office before. This one is upside down. Following last week's. All purchased equipment. That won't get me far. Please ensure you necessary preparations.
Czyli ona mi nie zapamiętała tych adresów. To były te adresy chyba, nie? To teraz tylko o co bym ją zapytał.
No mentions of bioethics. But there is an address for the Ethics of Biology Department. 341 Belvedere Heights. I expect it might lead me to a colleague or fellow professor. But this is Leo's home.
Okej, tu mamy jakiś nowy adres. Ciekawe, czy dowiedziałem się wszystkiego na tych, które mi się tutaj wyszarzyły. No kurczę, powiem wam, że gierka mnie zaintrygowała. Zapraszam was na następny odcinek. Teraz już nie będę tutaj wchodził, bo film nagrywa się prawie godzinkę, więc myślę, że co się znajduje pod tym adresem 341, chętnie dowiecie się w następnym odcinku. Pozdrawiam was serdecznie. Cześć.
Słuchajcie, dziękujemy wam za ten występ, za to, że byliście z nami przed monitorami. My nazywamy się 4 Dziki. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery. Zajebiście, że przyszliście. Ja to znam, mówię wam. Jak przyszliście, to jest zajebiście. Zajebiście, że przyszliście. Ja to znam, mówię wam. Jak przyszliście, to jest zajebiście. Gitara rytmiczna. Maniek! gitara solowa, garnik i gitara basowa, Wolfi i gitara perkusyjna, Darek, gitara wokalowa, Leszek.
Ta, twoja stara. I gitara wokalowa, Michał!
A my jesteśmy 4 dziki i wielkie dzięki! Zajebiście, że przyszliście. Ja to znam, mówię wam. Jak przyszliście, to jest zajebiście. Zajebiście, że przyszliście. Ja to znam, mówię wam. Jak przyszliście,